Alright hoops, so welcome to another Sorare video. So usually the home screen looks like this. So in this video we'll go through the MLS competition. So there's a lot of updates on MLS, like the level ups are different now as well. So there's quite a lot of updates to Sorare of late. So especially like I said, there's the MLS coming in, and then there is also the Japanese league and the Korean league who's just back on as well. I think they're back on this week. So there's like market credits that was given out as well mostly from rewards, and yeah, and then they're getting rid of division rivals, no division, just rivals. So there's a lot of changes to the Sorare community overall. I'm still playing this week, so I just want to go through last week where we actually, was it the week before? Yeah, sorry, the week before, where we actually did win our first ever cash prize. That was for our French team. This is the one right there. So the right captaincy for the first time, pretty much. He's been a beast. Shame about his performance, but all the others like either got a goal, clear off the line, a clean sheet. Usually you need kind of these decisives. If I actually put Lala there, I think we would have done better, like 68. But oh well, I mean, we get what we get, right? 457 points. I think, yeah, if I had Lala in this squad, then we've got an extra 10, which makes us could have got £8 instead. But you know what, £2 different, can't really complain. I think that's the highest total we've ever got. So 457, we came just 49th. So you know what, I'll take it. Like, it was pretty scary towards the end where I was thinking whether we'll get overtaken. We'll never catch these. They're just so good. Like, look at that. Wow. He deserved to be first place, this guy. So shame was Division 4. I did get relegated, like, I think last week or something. So yeah, I always say 500 is the point you want to aim for, but anything above 450 you probably should get a prize as well. If you just look at difference, right, between having cash or no cash, I think I was quite fortunate. I was only 5 points within the range to get some prizes, which is our first ever cash prize. If you can reach like top 10, top 20, then obviously different story, and that's what you aim for, really. So I think it was a good fun, and very what do you call it, very cagey towards the end. We started well, I think, but this one I don't think we expect to get anything. Same here. I really need an active goalkeeper here, because otherwise I think we could have got something much better. And same here. I think we've got the right players, like some of the right players, but then there's always one or two like losing a clean sheet against Southampton, and then Robbo's still yet to play, but then not looking too good on this. But like even this one, not many played. Same here. I mean, we just started, so still a lot to go for this week. So it was a decent start, but then quite a lot just didn't get to the greens. And yeah, I mean, this one just DMPs. This one I don't know, because it looked good, but then like halfway it just didn't really make up to it. I'm glad I got him actually, like very early on. But yeah, hopefully they do well. And I'm not sure what these percentage are. Percent of games played. Okay, so I didn't realize they have this update. So it gives you that indicator. So for example, Premier League, I know 80% of the games played. So maybe like United hasn't played. I can't remember the other teams, but like Wolves, Liverpool, that kind of thing. So yeah, so at least I know there's only 20% of games to go. So if I'm on if I'm on rewards, then I know I'll probably be safe, I would say. So it also gives you these points how much I am above the next kind of like the, if someone gets 17 points, they will come above me, basically. Yeah, same here. So it's quite a good indicator to see how far you are within your league, which is good. Alright, so back to the topic today, which is MLS. So okay, get rid of that. So for me, I'm just going to go through the players that I've bought and how much I'm going to spend on it, and yeah, I think overall this is my valuation on my squads. So some are rare and some are just limited. So a mix of leagues for me. I am switching more towards limited because rares are just too expensive, especially for MLS, especially at the beginning. My suggestion is don't really buy now unless you are buying those low rate, like those very cheap players. So I'll show you who I've bought actually. So these are just close. I would say I did maybe overpay for a little bit, but so initially these are the number 1 cards, which as we all know, they get extra what are they called, like what's it called, like gallery bonuses, right? Yeah. So I think you can grab these, but only go for those that are very cheap. But obviously I'm of a very low budget, so for me I'm just going for players that plays and it's super cheap. So for example, this New York Red Bull defender, which for me MLS I do occasionally watch, but it's not very good time zone for me neither. They're usually in the morning, midnight for you guys, and so picking up these cheap players gets me that 60 kind of team, like group bonus, what they call collection bonus. There we go. Yeah, so I get 60 collection bonus for just paying £4 for this guy, which, you know, he plays, I think, so he occasionally plays, sometimes on the bench, sometimes a starter. Looks like a decent player. For £4, I can't really ask for more. But most importantly is he does build that collection bonus, which is very important when building my team. So I did manage to pick up 2 of these, you know, like number 1 players, like serial number 1 players. There we go. So again, just getting these 60 collection bonuses right off the back, which is great. So this one I paid a bit more for, but I did have the market credit, so I was only paid half price for him. So I'm happy to got him. Like, I know he's not very he's not a regular starter, but he can hit some good teams occasionally, like some good scores. Sorry. As he gets a bit older, he's more like a backup player now, but most importantly, he does build my Orlando City chemistry. Sorry, I keep saying chemistry, but collection bonus. So that's kind of my tactics number 1. So if you are going to buy from the market, make sure you get on. I think they gave essence as well. I already crafted my card. Yeah, I'm ashamed they didn't give out MLS essence. It might be worth saving for, just waiting for the MLS essence and then craft after that. So that's kind of tip number 1. Okay, so where were we? There we go. Let's go back to, yeah, so I'll just show you who I've got so far and how I'm going to plan to take, it might not be the right way, but how I would personally take the upcoming MLS season. So so these are players I've got. So like I said, I can get these on bid. I got these on bid, so make sure they get either 30 or 60 for killing a collection bonus, right? Yeah, which is key. So if you want to build your team, whatever, like I'm not even going for the big clubs, but you know, going for those. I'm glad I got him very, like, he's been transferred to MLS, so I'm on a good profit for him now. Bought him for Hearts initially, but now he's transferred to, I believe, if you click into the name, it will show you. I think it's DC. Yeah, he's now moved to DC United, which I think he will be a regular starter in the MLS. So I think that's good for him. He is a defender and he's decent. So, all right, let's go through my tactics. So my tactics would be, if you look at the prize pools, right? So for in-season, so first of all, I have an in-season squad, which is you expect a budget of about, you know, looking for about 100 to 200 if you want someone like a big player. So it's quite a big budget for a limited, especially right now. Goalkeepers are through the roof. Like, goalkeepers like £50 for a goalkeeper, playing goalkeeper. Might also be worth picking up those backups in case, you know, like early on in the season, if there's like injuries, or, you know, if there's someone that we expect them to play, but if they played a substitute goalkeeper, then his price will likely to fly. So it might be worth picking up these goalkeeper from open bids as well. So I mean, I do want to play rare, but I just can't afford it right now. Like, the price is just too high. Maybe later on if I can, but then yeah, I think maybe of the market crush as well right now, people are selling their existing cards, like their rare cards or their limited cards to move to MLS, because MLS has a longer duration. I kind of see that as a pattern right now. So the Prem, like overall the market's quite a bit lower, but like last week was quite low, but I think generally I am in profit in most of these cards. So like I mean profit, slightly loss, probably loss, profit, huge profit. Oh yeah, profit, loss, probably loss, profit, loss. I won't go for every card, but this one's a profit as well, and the profit because reward, and loss. He was much higher, like Robertson. He was much higher, but he should be in profit, and I lost here as well. So at rares, I am losing a bit. That's why I'm trying to cash them in. Okay, so back to the MLS idea. So keep going away. So for me, because of the price, if you look at the price for in-seasons, obviously there's cash price if you reach 50 or above, which is great. Only £3 though, just be aware of that. And then rares will be about £10. So it's not great, but it's something to play towards. Of course, there are other modes available, which includes this hot streak as well. I think this is great. So for someone who reaches like 380 or above, but then they don't initially, if it was just a league, I wouldn't get any prize really. So maybe just some essence. What I can now is rather than £3, I get an extra £3, or if you play rare, then it's £5, which is quite good. Not sure if I've got it on here. No, okay, I can go back. I can come back. Yeah. So it's like a little ladder. Hold on. Yeah. It's like a ladder where here we go, hot streak. I'll show you this. So, for example, if you play 280 for the first week, if you don't cash out, then if next weekend you get 390, then you can have £5 plus £5 market credit. Personally, I think level 2 is the best. That's kind of where I'll be aiming for. Whether it's limited or rare, once I reach there, I'm just going to cash in, and then I gotta get £5 or £20, and then there's market credit to build a team. Like I said, that'll be very helpful early on, so that's why the market's so good. Something's so expensive right now. It's good for Sorare, but it's expensive for us. And then if we go to there we go, prize pool. Alright, so my idea is to have because my budget is very limited, I'm going to start with a out of season limited squad here. I'll show you why. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to start with a limited classic MLS squad. Okay, there we go. Just from, I think everyone will start like kind of initially, depends how much you want. You want to start your first week very well, okay? So if you end up in, I don't know, like League 3, then you still get 3 essence. If you, let's say the lowest, right? If you get to League 2, then you get 5 essence. My aim is to stay in League 1, which you get 10 essence just for staying there, which could be quite hard, but you'll be jumping like 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 1, 2 1, something like that, I think. But getting relegated, promoted, so just from one classic squad alone, I think every week, let's say I'm able to get 5 essence, right? So if they don't change it, then every 4 weeks I should be able to craft a limited MLS card, which right now I think just floor, it's depending what you get really, but then could be like a £2 to £5 card, which is quite good to get you going. Which, if you ask me, is probably even better than the in-season. So, yeah, if you're on the budget, definitely start with Classic, because obviously you won't be able to qualify for these streaks and stuff, but then you get to start right from the off, and hopefully craft some cards you can then use for the in-season. So that's kind of the idea. Yeah, so pretty much it. So obviously you allowed 3 limited squads, sorry, you allowed 3 classic squads and 3 in-season squads for limited. So however much money you have for your squads, or you're just building for your team. But yeah, anyway, yeah, how do you call it? Yeah, how I would do it is just to start with classics, have 1 to 2 squads, and then once you build essence, craft MLS cards, and then you can move on to play the in seasons, and hopefully get these like £3 or £10, depending on whichever rarity you guys want to play. I hope that explains it. Okay. Alright, in terms of picking up players then, so obviously you want to go to, for now I'm limited, MLS, any seasons. So I managed to get a quite cheap goalkeeper from the, he plays for New York Red Bulls. I'm not sure if he is the best one, but at least he's active, right? He does play, so for me, as long as they play, then it's okay. Just picking up these out of season limiteds, so they're going to be playing classic. Obviously there are, so right now it's like floor is £4, so I think I picked up mine pretty early, which is nice. I did click out that, sorry. Just look at where you need players, so always start from goalkeeper and then striker and then midfielders, defenders, maybe defenders first and then midfielders, but yeah, so if you just go to MLS, oops, sorry, wrong league, there we go. So right now I have 7 players. I have 1 goalkeeper, and then I know I've got some in-season defenders. I have quite a lot of defenders actually, so I didn't realize I had him. But then defender, and then I have a midfielder and a forward. I'll try to play these in-season. Hopefully I can grab a in-season goalkeeper later on. But so we've got. Let's say defender, midfielder, striker, and then let's say I pop in another extra defender. So that's 1 squad already. So goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, forward, and then that extra player will be another defender, which is kind of the cheapest way to put it. So that way I can put together a squad that is out of season, of course, unless I can get a goalkeeper. So, but then like I said, on the concept, you want to be buying these. Oh, sorry, I've got one more. Yeah. Okay, you just go to manager sales. So most people are just on bids, but if you just go on manager sales, all season classic. Let's say I'm looking for a striker right now, then we know what we've got, right? So we look at MLS, like popular players, you know, these like Messi's and these guys, just so good. These are new joiners, but then just so consistent, right? There's so many good cards you can get. For example, this guy, who's averaging a 61, his stats looks amazing, and if you pick up a classic card, it's only $5.69, which I think it's such a good price. But these classics are so dead because most people are hyped because of these like hot streaks, which you're not allowed any. You must have you must have 5 in-season cards, so including your goalkeeper, or you can have 1 and then you'll be able to qualify for these in-season reward, depending how you want to play this. But for me, I'm going to be playing in the classic. There we go. So these are the prize I'm looking for. Just earning some essence. If I'm lucky, I get some better cards. So yeah, but hopefully I can build more essence, because with my other squads as well, so I can build essence. So let's say I have a goalkeeper, then a defender as well. Got 2 midfielders, so I'm kind of okay. Then if I want to look for strikers, then it just makes a huge difference between you know, like in season or classics, because there's so much price difference. People are going for the in season, whereas the classics are so cheap. So that's kind of what I've been looking at as well. I'm looking for some cheap but you know, popular. This guy was quite good actually. He plays for Diego. What's that new club called? That new club from, there we go, San Diego FC. There we go. Yeah. So he plays for that new club and it looks pretty decent. He'll be an in-season this one. Actually, he could be a good card to pick up if you need a cheap striker. That's in-season. So in terms of classic, then I think I can pick up 1 more card. I mean, like Benteke, who was top scorer last year. Christian Benteke, former, as we all know, like Aston Villa and Liverpool player. He's gonna be superb for you. I only have £5 here, unfortunately, so I'll just have to keep going down. Wealth with Saha, we back as well. This guy, who did he sign for? I personally like to look at these new joiners because okay, he played for Austin FC. Anyone else that's good, like Campagna is good as well. This guy's in season. I mean, in season right now is like probably 5 times the price of a classic, so that's why I'm starting with classic, and then once I've got enough, then I move to in season. Wait, didn't I have this guy? I'm pretty sure I had this guy before. Damn. Alright. Oh, this guy is a must-have, I think. He plays for... Oh, he's been transferred. Okay. He now plays for Sporting Kansas City. Didn't he play for LA last year? Pretty sure he did. No, he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Oh wow, he's been transferred. I did not realize that. Is that because LA signed someone else? It's good to keep up to date as well, type stuff. Yeah, where is he now? Left wing. So he's now playing for Kansas City. Why did LA sell him for like? Oh, he sold him in February. Okay. Oh, which is like this season. Okay. I mean, LA sold quite a lot of players, right? Compact left. Yeah, sold all these. Oh, sorry, these are new joiners. Sorry, beg your pardon. Obviously, they have Marco Royce. They have a centre back. They have a new goalkeeper. Okay. Centre back, centre forward. Okay, so they've got they've got their own centre forward, but yeah, why would you go sell one of your better strikers? A strange move, but that looks pretty good for us, I think. Yeah, he looks quite good. Ah, I like him. I like him. So 41 goals for LA. Wow. Okay. So I just see the difference, right? If you look at the in season, he's like 20 pounds, whereas out of season he's like £4, right? So that's the difference. And also there's better percentages as well, like those percentages bonus as well. I like the look of him. I'm gonna just favorite him for now, but I will see what else there is available before we make our decision. I think here I can pick up one more striker. That's classic. So, oops, sorry. Go to market, mind your sale. Let me apply these filters. So I think to start the season off, I'm gonna have one classic squad and one in-season squad, and then I'll go from there. So I need a striker, a forward. Personally, I like cams and like wingers who just give assists, because assists pretty much as good as goals here in Sorare. And okay, who do I want? Yeah, these two I think are good. This one looks good as well. He plays for, I think, New York City, does he? I think he does play for New York City. They tend to move around within the MLS. Oh, now St. Jose Earthquakes. There we go. But look at that for a score. Right, pretty good, right? Obviously not as good as Messi, but pretty decent. He had a very good Atlanta career. Still only, was it 20? Was it 28? Or 24 back then? So 27 back then. Now he's 31. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say he doesn't age, does he? But 31 is still good, and again a very decent option up for grabs. I should just start one where I look for like cheap bargains, really. So But I'm looking for a striker, but just for everyone's benefit. You know what? I'm gonna end the episode here because this kind of explains the method, and then the next episode I'll go through the cheap beasts that I will have a look at. So we'll end the video here. So I'll be building my team that way. So like I said, one classic team to start with, and then one in-season team for the cash rewards. Either build up to that, or maybe even set up 2 classics depending on your budget. But yeah, that's kind of how I'll be going for next weekend, so it should be quite exciting. Make sure you stay tuned for and subscribe if you're new, and then the next episode will be giving out these cheap beasts. There we go. Make sure I don't manipulate the market too much, so hence I'm doing it in a different episode. But subscribe if you want to be updated, and press the bell if you want to be notified. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.